Say, must be nice just sitting and driving all day. Yeah, so we're sitting in a dentist chair. If you ignore the pain, this album ain't about trucks. It's about what the truck takes. It takes sleep. It takes time. It takes pieces of you. 1 mile at a time. It's about four-wheelers with a death wish. About rules written by people who never left the office, about being paid by the mile and fucked by everything else. It's about the curse of a CDL where every problem suddenly becomes your job. These songs ain't for sympathy. They're for survival. They're for laughing so you don't lose your mind. They're for cussing so you don't scream. They're for saying the shit nobody else hears. If you drive for a living, you'll recognize every word. If you don't, just know somebody carried what you needed so you didn't have to think about it. So turn it up. Laugh if you want. Shake your head if you know. This is trucker music, not polished, not pretty, just honest. Let's roll.
Sun cracks hard on a dirty hood. Coffee's burned, but it does is good. Key turns once, engine talks. Another day paid in long, hard blocks. Map don't care where I've been. Load says move, so I move again. White lines talk, I listen close. They tell the truth, most folks won't. I don't chase comfort, I chase done. Ain't no shortcuts where I come from. Home is a direction, not a door. Haunted by the work I'm working for. I don't stop when it gets long. I just keep the hood pointed on. I ain't lost, I ain't wrong. I was built to stay gone, yeah. Home is a direction. Kids get taller on a phone screen. Her voice breaks, but she stays clean. I miss more than I ever say, but missing don't pay bills anyway. Truck stop lights, knuckle sore, steel bites back, I pull once more. Some men fold when it gets tight. Some men learn how to live this life. Road don't care if you're proud or tight, it only asks if you're wide. Home is a direction straight ahead, marked by the things I haven't said. I don't ask if it's fair or long. I just keep the engine strong. I ain't lost, I ain't gone, I'm just holding it together alone. Yeah, home is a direction. If I could trade miles for sleep, I'd still owe more than I'd keep. This road don't promise peace, it just teaches you discipline. Some men pray, some men quit, some men learn how to live with it. I don't talk much, I don't pretend, I just drive until the end. Home ain't where I lay my head, it's where I earn what I said. Home is a direction dead ahead, paid in miles and things unsaid. I don't break, I don't stall, I answer when the road still calls. I ain't lost, I ain't done, every mile brings me closer to one. Yeah, home is a direction. Still rolling, still holding the line. Some roads don't forget.
Hello to whoever just came in.
They just remember.
Anyway, I know there's only one person in here, but I mean, I'm just started doing these lives on this channel, so got to build from somewhere. But I'm basically just a trucker that, I mean, I'm doing Carnivore, and I've been a trucker for 11 years, and I make music about trucking. So there you go. That's basically the topics that I like to talk about, but at the same time, I talk about life. Anybody is welcome to come up and talk about anything. This is like an open forum to talk about whatever. That's just a little bit about me. So basically, I'm just going to play music until someone decides they want to come up on panel and talk, and we can just talk about whatever, you know what I mean? So let me pull all this up.
Driver. Every truck stop's got a story. Some of them not. Be tired.
Pulled in late, bugs on chrome. Neon bus says you ain't home. Kill the key, stretch my spine. Hear a knock, right on time. High heels click, parking lot. Perfume loud, pavement hot. She says, driver, you look stressed. Yeah, I've slept in 5 zip codes, guess. I ain't shocked, I ain't blind. Truck stop nights lose their minds like lizards after dark. Circling rigs like Jurassic Park. Knock knock jokes with a sales routine. Neon dreams and caffeine schemes. Smile big pitch, real fast. I lock my door and save my ass. Truck stop folklore, coast to coast. Everybody knows a lot of lizards. She says, come on, I'll make it quick. I say, ma'am, I drive a stick. She laughs hard, moves right along. Targets the guy with the TV on. Dispatch pings like Morse code. Coffee cold, same old road. I just want fuel and something fried. Not a story I can't outright. Seen enough between the lines. Some you wave at, some you decline. Live lizards, midnight crew. Know the trucks and who's brand new. Same old knock, same old grin. Same hey baby, recycled sin. I tip my hat, I pass on by. Already got bad choices queued in line.
Really? I gotta change phones. This is crazy. Hello?
I know you'll be mad at me, but I'm in Costco.
Yeah. Well, you're on a lot. You're on a live right now, so that's awesome. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'm on a live? Oh, God. But anyway, there's a guy that's selling key fobs or whatever. And instead of going to the dealership and paying $262, they can do it for 200. No. 99 bucks. They can do the key fob for 99 bucks.
No, I'm good. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You good? Thanks, sorry.
All right, bye.
Truck stop legends never close. Everybody knows a lot of lizards. They ain't villains, they ain't saints, just hustling hope between fuel tanks. Read the light like tarot cards, spot the lonely, skip the guard. Some drivers talk, some drivers boast, some stare straight at the steering post. Me, I grab a snack and roll, ain't adding chaos to my load. I don't judge the game, I just don't play it. Light lizards, parking lot lore, part of life behind the door. If you run nights, you know the code. Window tap, then back to road. I keep it clean, I keep it close. Already married to this ghost. Truck stop tales nobody chose, but everybody seen the light lizards. Still rolling, still learning, some stories not, some you don't answer. Coffee's burned, knuckles cracked, sun's still hiding low. The sheriff knows my headlights, but he lets me go. Got a past in the mirror, future on the hood. Chrome says trouble, the engine says I'm good. Ain't much left I haven't spilled. Blood, sweat, time into this Peterbilt. I'm Peterbilt, long hood, outlaw soul, red light.
Actually, hang on. Let's see. All right, there we go. I want to see if that actually works. Does that actually work? Hang on a second. Hmm, that's awesome. Yeah, sweet. It does work now. Since nobody's in here, I'm testing all kinds of features. What you doing? What's going on with y'all? Anyway, for anybody that's going to be watching this video, I feel sorry for you because it's been a complete disaster to get this going. But anyway, I am a truck driver on Carnivore. I will get back to the music in a minute, but I uh, I have been absolutely floored with this being a truck driver. I think all truck drivers need to at least consider looking into Carnivore because of the benefits, and it's actually a lot cheaper to. Here, you know what? I don't know why everybody's looking at my head anyway. This is just fun to do, I guess. But I just think truck drivers should look into it because I think that it's such an advantage. Yes, the first couple of weeks suck. After that, it gets very normal, and you start seeing huge benefits like lots of energy. You end up not eating near as much, and you lose weight. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and get this going. So basically, I just I've had all kinds of benefits from it. So just in 30 days, tomorrow's my 30th day. I'm pretty excited about it. I understand there's skeptics out there. There's people that don't agree with it, don't believe in it, whatever you want to say. But I'm living proof that it works, and you just got to get through the first like I'd say 90 days. I mean, you got to get through the first 30 days, of course, but I mean, the first 90 days is so important because that's where you really are reaping the rewards of what the diet does, cleaning your gut out, getting all the things, you're switching your body over from carnivore to, I mean, wow, I can't even speak. But yeah, you're flipping your whole system over from burning fat from carbohydrates to fats, and that is not a fun process. But once you get there, like I said, you can get over the hump within 30 days, and then you stay on it and you start seeing huge benefits. Which I'm only a couple of days in from seeing those benefits. I saw my first huge benefit on day 27. Today's 29, so I just I don't want to stop because, well, one, I don't crave anything. I really don't. I mean, I don't. It's not. I guess that's the one thing I can talk about because I guess that's the biggest thing that I don't hear people talking about is the people that need to lose weight and need to be healthier have this thing in the back of their head that tells them I'm hungry. They crave food. I know I did. I'm a foodie. I mean, I absolutely look forward to cooking food, uh, going out to get whatever food. Like I would literally plan out where I was going to go eat because it was exciting to say, "Ooh, I was going to get this meal and that meal, and this, that, and the other." Even though I didn't eat like just huge amounts. I do eat quite a bit, but I don't like go to a buffet and sit there and eat for 3 hours. But the thing that you don't realize is a thing is that little voice in the back of your head that feeds that says, "Hey, let's think about food. Let's we're you're having a shitty day, so let's think about something good." And so you went to your happy place, which is, "Hey, tonight when I get off work, I'm going to go over here and eat." Or, "Hey, when I get off work over here, I'm going to um, you know, go over here and eat, and I'm gonna go cook this. And that little noise is the most annoying noise because you know that that's your problem. That's why you go and do the things that you do. But if you can get rid of that little noise, it's peace. And I didn't really get rid of that noise until day 27. And I'm telling you, it was day 28 when I woke up. I ate day 27 dinner, woke up that morning, had to go, and I was a little worried, to be honest with you, because as I've said on my TikTok videos, I have an ear problem. I've had it for 4 years. And if I don't eat every 4 hours, my ear will kill me. It just starts killing me. And so when I didn't eat breakfast, I was a little nervous. I mean, I really, um, I knew it was going to start hurting. But as I went throughout my day, I just kept going and kept going. Of course, when nothing's hurting and you're feeling good, you just keep going. And I went through the whole day. And when I finally stopped that night at like 7 or 8 o'clock that night, I realized I have just gone the entire day having one meal because I did eat dinner that night, but I'd only had one meal the entire day and felt fantastic. I mean, I was tired, needed to go to bed, but my ear wasn't hurting and I wasn't hungry. And so that right there is a huge benefit. And since then, I haven't had, I mean, I'll sit back here and play on YouTube and whatever on Saturdays. That's the only day I have off. And the day just goes away. And my wife has to come in here and say, "Hey, have you eaten today?" And I've gone the whole day today. I had to literally stop and go eat because I knew it was time to eat. I was a little hungry, wasn't a lot hungry, but I was a little hungry, so I went and ate a good sized meal. And now I don't know how long that's going to last, but I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm losing weight. So, I mean, I started at 370 something. I want to say 375, but 3 weeks before I started this diet, I went to the doctor and I was 371. So, anyway, now I'm 357, I think. So, I mean, like I said, it's about 3 pounds a week is what I'm losing pretty consistently. And that's fine with me. I don't want to lose any more than that. So I'm just saying this information out there because there's tons of truck drivers that I know that need to lose weight and they need to get healthier. It's not, and the thing is, I hate to just make it about losing weight because it's not. I have Crohn's and I have more issues than just losing weight. I mean, I need to feel better. That's pretty much the key is you need to feel better. So if you're feeling better, the weight is just a bonus. So I just want to get on here and talk about it and talk to people about it because it's such a huge benefit. And I'm not saying take my word for it. I'm saying understand that I'm just kind of preaching it out here, and then y'all can go to other places and find professionals that are in the carnivore industry and have been for a long time that can give you direction, which is where I have, gotten my information from. And I'm not talking about just random Joes. I'm talking about actual people that are certified trainers, doctors. I don't remember what it is because I'm just now getting into the carnivore world, but they have a get together, Meat Con or something like that. I don't know what it's called, Meat something. And it's in Tennessee. And they all get together and talk about carnivore, and all the carnivore companies show up and you can get samples and they have entertainment there and, all that kind of stuff. But that's where you get all the information. But I'm just here to tell you that, the world does not want us to get on carnivore. Call me a conspiracy theorist or whatever you want to call it, but I mean, the whole goal is to make us patients for life. That is the number one goal, and I have fallen into that category. I was extremely healthy. I never went to the doctor as a kid, all the way up into my adult age, and then all of a sudden, I got diagnosed with Crohn's, and my whole world changed, and I got just thrust into medical stuff and going to the doctor all the time and having issues. And not once since I was 33, I'm 45 now. So that's 12 years that I've gone to the doctor on the regular every 3 months to get my medicine, and not once, not one damn time has a doctor ever said, "Hey, let's try to figure out how to cure this. Let's try to figure out the best way to get you into remission and out of all these symptoms." All they say is, try this, maybe your symptoms will go away. Try this, maybe you'll feel better. We got to pump this poison into your veins so you don't completely ruin your colon. And then you're like, all right, well, then where does this end? And they're like, it doesn't. Crohn's is completely incurable, which is not true. There are many, many stories that I have found over the years, been very intrigued by it, that people have cured their Crohn's. I know a lot of truck drivers that have Crohn's. And I just, I could go on and on for hours, and I don't really feel like just staring at this camera and talking about it. I'd like to talk to people about it, but I'm in the world. Trust me, that they don't care about curing a damn thing. They're doing exactly what they were told to do, and that's practice medicine. Let's give this dude this and see what happens. That's why they document everything. That's why they're really good note takers, because every time you come back, they're taking notes. How does he feel? He feels good. He feels whatever. Well, their whole point is to pump you full of stuff to where you're a patient. Might not be next week, might not be next month, but at some point you're going to get sick and you're going to be a patient of theirs. But I also know that there's people on Crohn's that have not been sick in 9 years. There's people on Crohn's that have IBS and people on Crohn's. Wow. People on Carnivore. My bad. People on Carnivore have been sick in 9 years. I know people that have on Carnivore have cured their IBS, cured their Crohn's. And if you want to say Crohn's is incurable, well, they've gotten rid of every single symptom and their doctor can't find it. So when you want to call that cured or not cured, then, that's up to you. I don't really care. But there's just so many benefits to this. And then the other thing is if you're really listening, if you rewatch this and you listen, find a reason why other than losing weight. It's really helped me. There's a main doctor for Crohn's, and let me look him up real quick, because I know I don't want to, and I keep saying Crohn's, but I mean Carnivore doctor. You got Sean Baker. Yeah, Ken Berry. There you go. Ken Berry is the leading doctor having to do with Carnivore. Like I said, I'm only 30 days in, so bear with me here. I have ingested so much information in 30 days, but he basically, when you watch his videos on YouTube, he drives you to find a different reason why other than weight loss, because there's so many other benefits to Carnivore. Yes, you sit there and you think, man, meat all the time, eggs all the time, butter all the time, that sounds so unappetizing. And I'll be honest with you, in the first week, I'm not even going to play. I'm going to keep it real with you. There's times I didn't want to eat it. I mean, like, you get around, you're like, damn, another steak, damn, another hamburger patty, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, on the other side of that first week, there's little wins. And the food starts tasting amazing. Your body starts adjusting. And yes, you have headaches. Yes, you have diarrhea. Yes, you have all the things. There's days you feel like crap. But that is literally years and years of you treating your body like crap. And you're switching it over. It's changing the way it gets its energy, your body. And anyways, it's totally worth it. I don't know what else to say. But we still have nobody in here, and it's been 30 minutes. This is exactly what I dealt with when I went live on my. I went live riding down the road. There was only like 2 people that came in here. So I thought that was kind of funny.
They call it a break.
But
That's cute.
what do you do, right? So got to go back to work tomorrow. As truck drivers, this is one thing I can't wait to get away from when I get away from this industry is the grind. I mean, right now it's not worth it. I mean, I'm waiting to see how this whole economy is it's already changing. I mean, you can look at the cents per mile for different industries as far as the trucking industry, and it's definitely going up for flatbed. That's all I've ever been as a flatbedder. So, but yeah, it's going up. And what I'm wondering is we've been in such a hole since August 2022. We've been in this slump of just grinding and trying to make it work. I'm afraid that what happens is the same thing that happens between elections is that everybody just accepts it as the new norm. And that's what they want. They don't want to haul in stuff for $5 a mile, but when the economy starts booming, there becomes, supply and demand. And so the prices go up. But I feel like that they have done exactly what they've wanted, and that's keep it as low as possible, make it to where they have to bust their ass all week and make a damn paycheck. Like, you can't hardly miss a day and make a damn paycheck, especially as a company driver or a lease driver. Now, owner operators, that's a completely different story. But I guess the way I'm going to say this is because the world just kind of accepts as the new norm, what are these businesses going to do when the freight rates go up? I mean, how long is it going to take them for them to show us the driver, that the freight rates have gone up? And that's the part that concerns me. C.H. Robinson, one of the biggest freight brokers in the country, said this last October that around this time, 2026, that the economy was going to boom. We're going to be booming this year. It's going to start around the April month and start to go up and be pretty good by the middle of the summer, because it said that basically since Trump got in office, we've been in a complete reset, which I don't know. That's a little hard to believe because, August 2022 is when it went to shit. And that's after Biden got into office, and then he did all the things he did with his taxes and his programs, and it took all the way until August 2022 for all that to come into effect. So if you're going to deregulate everything, which is what helped in 2018, it's what helped in 2020, except for COVID as well. But if Trump did, I guess 2026 would be the time that it would go back to what that to good rates. So kind of just waiting to see if C.H. Robinson's right, because I remember reading that article, like I said, back in October of 2025. So that was kind of a big deal. So I guess just hang in there. The industry is pure crap right now. It's slowly coming up, but nothing spectacular. And it just kind of it bothers me to think that. We all know that these companies are skimming. We all know this. We all know they're skimming. We all know they're taking money off these loads. The fuel surcharges. Unless you're owner op and getting a rake on, you're getting scammed in one way or another. So, but it's the life we live, and it's the deal that we have signed up for. So. I just wish, if someone was in here, I'd say put it in the comments, but there's nobody in here. So trying to see if there's nope. But just kind of a crazy industry. So but I'm gonna go to the 1 hour mark. I'll probably go for I think 45 minutes to an hour. And if no one comes in here, then I'll try again another day, I guess. And we'll go from there. Yep. So I'm gonna turn the music back up for a minute until someone comes back in here.
Hate summer heat, hate dragging that damn thing down the street. I haul steel pipe, whatever it holds, but I hate, yeah, I hate tarpon loads. Broker says should be quick today. That's usually when it all goes sideways. One bungee snaps, there goes my move.
Actually,
Say a word my mama wouldn't approve. Guy walking by says almost done. Yeah, if hell freezes and the wind's done, I nod once, pull it tight, tell myself this'll be the last damn time. And I hauled worse than I'll admit, but this part still feels like bullshit. I hate tarpon lows, hate the wind, hate when it snags and I start again. Hate frozen hands, hate summer heat, hate dragging that damn thing down the street. I haul steel pipe, whatever it holds, but I hate, yeah, I hate tarpon lows. Wind waits till you're feeling good, flips one corner like I knew it would. Tarp slaps back, I just stand there, hands on hips, staring at the air. Step back proud, take it in, then hear that flap start up again. Not loud enough to cause a scene, just loud enough to ruin my peace. I don't hate trucking, I just hate this one damn thing. I hate tarpon lows, hate the wind, hate when it snags and I start again. Hate frozen hands, hate summer heat, hate dragging that damn thing down the street. I haul steel pipe, whatever it holds, but I hate, yeah, I hate tarpon lows. Still rolling, still working, still saying damn, real quiet.
All right. Well, I appreciate anybody that's going to watch this. Understand I'm going to try to go live. I mean, like I said, I'm talking about anything trucker, anything carnivore, anything y'all want to talk about really, but those are the things I'm interested in. But yeah, I'll try again. So if y'all watch this video, just go ahead and like and subscribe. And I promise you I'll be back on here. So y'all have a great day.